Okay, quiet, please. Okay, so right triangle trigonometry, again, this should be really, everything is a repeat that you've done before, but it's a long time ago, so maybe you don't remember it very well. But in right triangle trigonometry, we use the ratio of the sides of a right triangle to find the sine, cosine, and tangent of the acute angles in a right triangle, right? The acute angles meaning in a right triangle, since there's a right angle, the other two have to be less than 90. So we're always doing angles between 0 and 90 degrees. Now, before you can do to use these formulas, you've got to define, based on the angle that you're taking the sine or cosine or tangent of, which side do you consider to be opposite, which side do you consider to be adjacent, and which side do you consider to be the hypotenuse. Well, one thing that's always the same, the hypotenuse is always the hypotenuse, right? That doesn't matter which angle you're looking at, right? But the opposite side is across from the angle. So if I'm going to take the sine of A, then across from A is this side, so I would say opposite. And the adjacent side is not the hypotenuse, but it is the other side which makes up angle A, right? There you go. And then hypotenuse. The sine is defined as the length of the opposite side divided by the length of the hypotenuse. That's this. In this triangle, that's BC divided by AB. The cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is AC divided by AB. And the tangent is opposite divided by adjacent. So that is BC divided by AC. And, you probably had some way to help you remember that. SOHCAHTOA is the, mnemonic device, if you want to call it that. Maybe just pronouncing it in an exaggerated way, SOHCAHTOA, you could get all those letters out of that. But some people usually say things like, some old horse caught a horse taking oats away. That would get you those letters in the right order. Or some old horse came a-hopping through our alley. And if you have some salty ones, we don't need to hear them, okay? Like I said, when I was a kid, we did this. O-A-O-H-H-A. Oliver and olive oil have had algebra. But that's the sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay.